Jessica Tarlov did not quit The View. She's at home having a baby. She had her second baby girl, and we support all life, and we ask for God's blessings on her, even though politically we tear her apart. It's okay. She's been replaced by Jessica Tarlov 2.0, a new blonde. Welcome to Doug in Exile, where we go off on Jessica Tarlov's replacement blonde double.
Hillary's saying, I mean, think about how far we've come. And I'm looking at you.
I can feel it, Jesse.
They called Bush a cowboy. That's kind of a compliment.
Almost everything they call us is kind of funny because it just doesn't stick to us anymore. Ooh, Bush is a cowboy. McCain is this. Romney is that. Ooh, it doesn't stick. But sleepy Joe Biden stuck.
And then Romney, what did he do? He had a car garage elevator. And then he said 47% of the country didn't really pay taxes. That was the worst. And they went from that to homicidal dictator.
So they kind of ramped it up on Trump. And the idea that Trump is anything they said he is hilarious. But their names got worse and worse, including calling him Hitler. That's my favorite one, is they just throw that one out on everybody. They just dole it out, even though there's Palestinian protesters right now in the streets of New York chanting the worst things. They will not levy it against them because they're their voters.
Right. What's next?
Marie. Because the Republican Party went from normal to homicidal dictator. Democrats didn't do that.
Who did he kill?
Republicans did.
Who did he kill? She is straight-faced saying, we went to homicidal dictator. We. I mean, she said it with a straight face. So she is doing a good job of holding up Tarlov's position, just in case you thought her absence left a vacuum over at the 5. It did not. It's filled by blonde hairdo.
And look,
who did he kill besides Soleimani?
Hillary Clinton is not the perfect voice out there. I agree, Dana. Like, I don't think she's the one that should be out there prosecuting the case against Donald Trump.
She's not the perfect voice. She shouldn't be the one prosecuting the case. Because why? She's Democrat leadership. She believes all your ideology. She just doesn't like the frumpy, unlikable package. By the way, same thing with Michelle Obama. Frumpy, scowling, unlikable, uninspiring, in spite of what, remember, Mark Elias said Hillary Clinton's an American hero who's always right. Why not have Hillary Clinton make your case? Please have her campaign for Biden.
But don't ignore what she's saying. I think the question facing voters is whether someone who flouts every ethical, political, legal norm, that does things no other Republican, I mean, Mitt Romney would never do these things.
That's why Mitt Romney lost. That's why Trump wins, is he does what they want to. But she's saying that, like, Republicans have some kind of an unprecedented track record suddenly. But who changed more, the Republicans or the Democrats? Like, which Democrat has a Republican ever tried to take off the ballot? Which one have we done our 5 lawsuits against? Which one? No one is more radical than the Democrats. And so, of course, they have to project on us what they actually do, intend to do. They enjoy the cover of media. And we actually, our arguments, guys, are strengthened because of our lack of support in the media. It means you have to carry the audience yourself. You have to carry the argument without the cover of Hollywood, without the cover of academia. You have to carry it yourself. So I think actually we're inoculated from things, and Democrats get softer. They can't make their own points because they just used to flowing into a room and just having every agreement by the power centers that censor everyone else, and it made them flabby. We make better arguments.
I'm sorry that Donald Trump has to sit in court. It's because he has been accused of a bunch of crimes. That's his fault.
Is it his fault that he's being accused? Isn't that the fault of the accuser? I mean, it's not Donald Trump's fault that suddenly he has most legal scholars agreeing that this is a political witch hunt. Is that his fault? They keep blaming him, right? That's what, it's always the Democrats that go, don't blame the accused, don't blame the accused in all these women's assault cases. And then they blame the accused as if it's like proof of guilt. They'd never apply it anywhere else, but magically on Trump. Him being accused is equal to guilt. This party that used to be for like the radical, Martin Luther King, get him out of jail, the 60s, the accused are the victim, the true victim here. Now they're just right on top of the giant industrial complex. That is, big corporations have all gone woke. Your court system has gone woke. Hollywood's already woke. Universities are already woke. All of the woke power that comes down, they're defending the man. They are the man. But they still want to play victim.
And so what I would say is we also, Brian, know that voters care about this. In the latest polling, a large number of voters say the future of American democracy, our rights, our freedoms, that really matters to them.
Yeah, both sides believe they're at stake, by the way. That's where the large numbers come from. They believe our freedom's at stake. They believe our voting matters. Our voting does matter. No Republican is saying voting doesn't matter. I mean, not a rational one anyways. Voting still matters. And our rule of law, it still matters. It's what keeps us from eating each other. So yeah, it's going to still poll pretty high, Hairdo.
More than people
Marie,
think.
I will say there is irony, though. Hillary Clinton on Mark Elias' podcast, The Steele Dossier, disguised it as a legal payment. They lied about it and had to pay a $130,000 fine.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton is guilty. She's the one that has been guilty of bribery. She's the one that had to do fines. She's the one that smashed her email, her servers, her illegal servers she kept at her house. Something's unprecedented, and I'm shocked that more people don't see it.
Hillary Clinton wasn't prosecuted in New York.
Yeah, along with her documents.
Yeah,
that she
because
took.
they didn't.
No, of course she wasn't prosecuted. She wasn't accused because their party runs New York justice system. So of course, cover up, no accountability, and that's the norm. But remember, it made them flabby and weak. Don't wish for their easy course to the top, because they're going to crash twice as hard, because it's not held up by logic, by law, by virtue, by morality, by truth, by well-formed arguments, by having to debate. Theirs is like the debate is over. They always come down with a totalitarian top-down, remove your enemy's platform, remove your enemy, kick them off platform, censor them. That's how they win. That's how all totalitarians win. So I don't mind the heat Trump gets from culture. It's made all of us stronger. You have to know your arguments, and that's why we're here to help inform you and give you a few arguments. If you enjoy that, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Doug in Exile.